additional reasons as well. It shows the power of community engagement, that people are donating their time and their energy and their innovative ideas in their community, which is something that I'm pushing in the Braddock District. And it's also an example of a new paradigm of human services, really, where government is not always the 100% answer, but is a facilitator. And this program is a great example of a need that could not be met with government funds, but instead that those of us in government acted as facilitators, and were able to bring in these churches and bring in the folks that are in front of us, working with tremendous community volunteers to come up with a program that, quite frankly, is better than it would have been if government had done it alone. And so it's a win-win all around, and it's great to be a part of it. Thank you.
Thank you, Supervisor Cook. Is there further discussion? And I would just like to say that that one of us here at the dais participated in a Tai Chi afternoon, and it was just really a really neat opportunity to be able to participate in. This program is very, is very innovative, and at a time where we are not able to provide as many resources as in other times. The community has stepped up to the plate. They've found space, have found a way of communicating with folks in the community to let them know about activities, and it has been just extraordinary. Folks have really come out, are really enjoying it, and I would also like to make sure that I thank Cora Foley. It was her idea. And in the beginning, when she mentioned that this would be a senior center without walls, some of us may have wondered how that could happen, but she made it happen. And thanks to the partnership with the churches and the faith communities and in the community, and a partnership with our county, and they have been terrific. Evan Groff is here, and and he really has been instrumental in making something that was very different work in a way that's been very successful. With that,
and that was the one point I was going to make that kind of got left out, is our Department of Rec and Community Services were absolutely instrumental as well in pulling this all together. So it was quite a partnership.
A real partnership. With that, all those in favor of the motion say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay, and the motion carries unanimously. And let's see, Reverend Scott, Sandler Michael, would you like to make some remarks?
Yes, sure. Supervisor Harity, Chairman Bullivo, Supervisor Cook, and the rest of the board, on behalf of the Durga Temple and Burke United Methodist and Academic Church, I want to thank you all for this recognition. I also really want to thank Supervisor Harity, Chairman Bullivo, and Supervisor Cook for being the champions of this. Your support has been absolute. I'd also like to thank Cora Foley and Frank Fleckman and our instructors, Susie and Chris. They've been the community leaders around this project and have worked nonstop to support the program. Cora, Frank, and Pat Harrison, who is the newly appointed Deputy County Executive, should also be credited with coming up with this innovative idea. And a big thanks goes to the Department of Community and Rec and Evan Graff and his staff there. The Center Without Walls is an important project because all of our congregations are witnessing an increase in older adults and a desire by them to remain in their community, to age in place. We want to support that desire and to help them remain independent while in their home. And the Center Without Walls allows us to share resources, network with other organizations, and to implement new health and wellness knowing to seniors. It's even more important, as the supervisors mentioned, that we network now because of the economic crisis and its toll on public revenues and private revenues and charitable giving too. They've all taken a hit from this economic crisis. And it's important to maintain this partnership so we don't see a decline in these vital services. Since the summer, 3 health and wellness programs have been successfully held, and each of those programs had a wait list. I know the line dancing had a wait list of about 40 or 50 people. All 3 of our organizations provided in-kind use of facilities and marketed the program, and this past Thursday, The Center Without Walls had its official partner kickoff meeting. Over 25 individuals representing 15 different organizations were present at this meeting. The Center Without Walls plans to continue growing with an additional set of programs starting in the spring. For example, the program has already received commitments from the Northern Virginia Jewish Community Center and Potomac River Running for spring programs. So in this first year of implementation, the Center Without Walls has accomplished much. The program is demonstrating through collaboration, networking, and the maximizing of existing resources that there are innovative ways for community and local government to work together to address issues facing older adults and help them age in place and stay healthy while they do so.